Hello, kids! Today we're ending an incredible story from the Bible about a man named Samson. He was known for his extraordinary strength and amazing adventures, but our story today is about his final act of strength. So grab your imaginary superhero capes and let's journey back to a time when Samson faced his biggest challenge yet. In Judges 16:15-31, we'll discover how Samson's incredible journey comes to a powerful and unexpected end. Get ready for an action-packed story that teaches us about bravery, faith, and how even when things seem impossible, we can find strength in the most unexpected places. So, let's explore the final act of strength by our very own biblical superhero, Samson. Samson and his final act of strength.
3 times Delilah had asked Samson to tell her the secret of his strength, and 3 times he had misled her. So she said to him, "How can you say you love me when you don't mean it? You've made a fool of me 3 times. Samson got so sick and tired of Delilah bothering him that he finally told her the truth. "My hair has never been cut," Samson explained. "I have been dedicated to God as a Nazirite from the time I was born. If my hair were cut, I would lose my strength and be as weak as anybody else." Delilah sent a secret message to the Philistine kings and said, "Come back one more time. He has told me the truth." They brought money with them. Delilah lulled Samson to sleep in her lap, and then Samson's 7 locks of hair were cut off. Then she shouted, "Samson! The Philistines are coming!" He woke up and thought, "I'll get loose and go free, as always." He did not know that the Lord had left him and he had lost his strength. The Philistines easily captured Samson and put his eyes out. They took him to Gaza, chained him with bronze chains, and put him to work grinding at the mill in the prison. But his hair started growing back. The Philistine kings met together to celebrate and offer a great sacrifice to their god, Dagon. They sang, "Our God has given us victory over our enemy Samson." They were enjoying themselves and said, "Call Samson to entertain us." When the people saw Samson, they sang praise to their God. "Dagon has given us victory over our enemy who devastated our land and killed so many of us." Samson said to the boy who was leading him by the hand, "Let me touch the columns that hold up the building. I want to lean on them." The building was crowded with men and women. All 5 Philistine kings were there, and there were about 3,000 men and women on the roof watching Samson entertain them. Then Samson prayed, "Sovereign Lord, please remember me. Please, God, give me my strength just this one time more so that with this one blow I can get even with the Philistines for putting out my 2 eyes." So Samson took hold of the 2 middle columns holding up the building. Putting one hand on each column, he pushed against them and shouted, "Let me die with the Philistines!" He pushed with all his might, and the building fell down on the 5 kings and everyone else. Samson killed more people at his death than he had killed during his life. His brothers and the rest of his family came down to get his body. They took him back and buried him between Zorah and Eshtaol in the tomb of his father Manoah. He had been Israel's leader for 20 years. He will be remembered as a man who had great strength given to him by God, but also as a man with great weaknesses that led him to disobey God and end up in all kinds of trouble and suffering.
Thank you for watching this video. Learning is an adventure, and I'm so glad we got to go on this journey together. And then come back next Sunday to hear more wonderful stories that I learned in Sunday school. And just remember, even the greatest things on earth started with a small, humble birth. God can use us in every way. No matter how small we feel today, small beginnings, big outcomes, God's power makes them come about. Step by step, we'll make it through. With faith in God, we'll see it through. So let's hold on to Zechariah 4:10. Our small beginnings will never end. God will guide us every day, and with Him, we'll find our way.